Hi, today I'm going to show you how to add and subtract variables. So what is a variable? A variable is something that always changes and it can have multiple values. So when it comes to variable, the word variable, just remember the word change because a variable always changes. So let's get started. Let's say you have to add 7a plus 4a. Now, you have to remember the term called like terms. What are like terms? A like term is the when both terms or multiple terms have the same variable. So in this case, these two terms here are like terms because they have the same variable, which is a. So now we would just add this like a normal addition problem. So 7 plus 4 is 11, and then you have the a because these two are like terms, and since they're like terms, you can combine. Let's do another example. Let's say you have 3c plus 2c. 3c and 2c are like terms, so you can combine them and they will end up as 5c because they both have the same variable. Now, you may be asking, what if the problem does not have like terms and the variables are different? So let's say you have 10a plus 2b. What would the answer to this problem be? Well, since these two terms are not like terms and they both have different variables, you would just leave it as is, or just rewrite the problem, because 10a plus 2b equals 10a plus 2b. Now let's move on to subtraction. So subtracting variables is the same thing as adding it, except here you're just subtracting. So let's say you have 12s minus 6s. So what would this be? Well, since 12s minus 6s, since 12s and 6s are both like terms because they both share the same variable, which is s, you would just subtract it like a normal problem. So 12 minus 6 is 6, then you just put down the s, because these two are like terms. Now, what if the variables were different and they weren't like terms? Well, it would be the same concept as the one I showed you over here. You would just leave the answer as is, so I'll still show you an example. So what if it was 20c minus 30b? The answer would be 20c minus 30b. So you just leave it as is. So that's how you add and subtract variables.